Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Sarah.
Hello.
Okay, I think I'm ready.
You ready?
I've got my carrot and celery juice.
Weird color.
I've got my lime water. And I've got my 2 waters. One more frozen, one fresh.
You're very hydrated.
Yeah, I think I'm hydrated today.
You are hydrated.
Well, thirsty, if you will.
Girl, you thirsty? We know you're thirsty. She makes vegetable juice every morning.
Whoa, vegetable / fruit juice. And want to know the recipe?
Yeah. It tastes like celery. That's all I know.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't?
Well, no, it tastes good.
Mm.
Actually, it tastes really good to me.
It's not bad. It's
You don't like fruits and vegetables, though.
I'm working
You like
on it.
some, but fresh fruits, fresh veg is life. The recipe goes like this.
And it goes like this. Okay.
A kiwi,
Mm.
half an apple,
Mm.
an orange, or half an orange, depending on what size,
Mm.
a pinch of turmeric.
Oh, that's gonna give it a
Ish.
weird color.
Yes, that's the color.
Very strange color.
Water, ice, celery. I usually do 1 celery stalk, sometimes more. And then just like a 1/4, or just like that much of carrot.
Yeah.
Carrot gives it really nice.
Does it? Probably gives it a good
Nice.
consistency too, because even though she uses a nut bag, so we just use our Vitamix and then nut bag it.
Nut bag it and then squeeze
Yeah.
it. You really gotta milk the nut bag.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay.
Like a cow.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. So last week or 2 weeks ago, maybe this did a video about Kelley O'Hara talking about the kiss.
Yes.
The kiss heard around the world, and
Felt that.
yeah, and I love people in the comment section are so helpful to us to know what's going on, and so helpful. Even from our very first video, they were just wanting to help us. It's nothing, no snarky or no, they can be, I don't care, but it's always like genuine. They want to help us learn these things, know about these things.
Sometimes we're dum-dums.
Yeah, and we love it. So thank you everyone who comments supportive, or like I said, if you
Very
just have something to say. So thank you for everyone who's always so helpful. And someone left a comment saying, Kelley has talked about her girlfriend / the kiss kind of in a podcast, and they told me the podcast. So thank you so much who left that comment, because I
Was
actually
that podcast recently?
it was like last month. It was in July.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah, we don't always catch everything that goes
Yeah,
on.
so
with these
when you
podcasts
guys
and stuff.
tell us, thank you so much. So I found the podcast, and this kind of shook me. This podcast, when he talked about this, the podcast is called Finding Mastery: High Performance Psychology with Dr. Michael
Gervais.
Gervais. This podcast is, I guess, something about, it has a psychology mindset as the base of that's where, so she was on, and so it was kind of philosophical questions, kind of very wordy questions.
Is he gonna assess her gayness?
No, you have to listen to this. I was kind of,
Shucks.
this line of questioning was kind of interesting / what did I say last night to you? They kind of shook me the way this whole thing unvolved, because I hadn't heard anything about this, but now thinking for the person who told me about this, it's a very long podcast. We're only going to react to this little part of it, and then I'll link it down below if you guys want to listen to it. But you're going to listen to this, and then
I like a good psychology.
yeah,
podcast.
let's listen to it, and just tell me just assess what you think about this whole exchange,
I'll
because
tell you
this
my thoughts.
exchange is, to me, so...
Let's get into it,
Okay.
and then we'll discuss.
So he's going to ask a question, and then we'll see. Here we go.
So you've taken a non-traditional path for intimacy and love, and can you walk through what that's been like for you it's a little bit of a double loaded question, which is there's great inequity. There's a fight right now for justice and equality, and it's a necessary fight. And so you've lived those shoes, and you're also white. And so as a white female that has lived the path of marginalization in Western culture from an intimate relationship standpoint, how is that for you?
That's a lot. There's a lot to take in, exactly.
I mean, it's an interesting thing, because I feel like I don't know how to put it. It's not that I don't feel like I'm different. Like, I don't look at myself and think like, oh, I'm super different from anyone else, because I have felt so accepted, and I don't know. I don't see myself as, like, you say non-traditional, and it is, dating a female, But I guess I don't know. I've gotten to a place where I don't worry about that, maybe. I don't know.
So there's some freedom.
Yeah.
It sounds like there's some freedom in there. But also, as I was asking the question, right when I got done with the question, I said, I wonder if my question was offensive. Because it's not meant to be, and I wondered if I tripped into something that got you triggered around the conversation as well.
No, I didn't find it offensive. I don't talk about my personal relationship that much. I mean, and it's out of respect for my partner who isn't in the public eye. So, and I think that actually is what's difficult, is that people think that I'm not like comfortable or super in love or proud of like who I am,
right.
Because I am, and I'm really thankful that I come to that place. But like I said, I don't talk about it a lot because of protecting her, and so I guess I haven't. I don't find your question offensive, but I don't know.
Yeah, no, I think you're super clear. You're like, yeah, it's just a part I don't talk about much, but I really love who I am.
Yeah.
And I'm in love. And
Yeah.
how do you relate as the white woman?
Okay, he goes on for a little bit more, but we're gonna just focus on that exchange.
This white woman.
Because that exchange to me was so, I don't even want to say cringe or anything. It wasn't anything like that, but it was like so.
It was interestingly worded.
Okay, the phrasing of that. You're in an intimate relationship I forget how he said it, the way he said it was so strange, like, so wordy.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't want to ask, but he wanted to ask.
Right. It seems like he said it in a very
Roundabout.
psychological, doctory way.
Yeah,
like,
psychological way, yeah.
And I see how someone can find that offensive, but because he did word it kind of funny.
But worded it so strange.
Yeah, I would have just laughed and been like,
You mean
what?
Me being gay?
But you can say it. No.
Yeah. It's like he was tiptoeing around it, like not one. It's either commit or don't commit, in my opinion. Either.
Well, no, he's like a doctor. Right?
Okay, then I get the way
he was
he's asking.
saying it in like a technical term kind of way.
But Kelley knew exactly what he was saying.
Yeah.
And I mean, her answer was that, being in a marginalized group, being in a gay relationship, which is being like a non-traditional, and he called it non-traditional. We actually just talked about that, being a non-traditional.
Right.
And Kelley's just like, she feels accepted, and kind of like also that she doesn't talk about it. And just because she doesn't talk about it doesn't mean she's not proud of who she is. And I think that's a big emphasis on that she's not proud. Because sometimes we take, people aren't talking about it.
They must be ashamed
or don't want to talk about, or embarrassed or whatever. I think now that it's 2020 and things, I think that's more going away in a sense. Mm-hmm. It's more like people just don't want to talk about it. But I mean, I think how she says it, she's kind of made it public. She's made public appearances with her girlfriend. You know what I mean? So she does some public outings with her. And like she said she doesn't talk about it a lot. She talks about it when it's something, very few times. But she says she's not proud. She's proud.
I get those vibes from her. That and she's just like low key and chill.
Yeah. Right, doesn't want to make a big deal about it. Like, yeah. And also, like she said,
because that's cool.
To protect her girlfriend's privacy.
Like
we said, we know who her girlfriend is based on very public outings that they've had. So it's not like, no one can even know who she is, because people know. Because Kelley has made public appearances with her. So we look at that. But then we say, it had to be those people we've always talked about. I sound like a broken record. We had to be those people who had to be out there talking about it, being proud, the Megan Rapinos. For Kelley to be able to say, I'm proud of who I am, I don't have to talk about it, and us believing her. You know what I mean? I know, I get worried. Because,
but, so I don't really, are you
saying it's so normalized now? It's not even, it's so normalized in a lot of ways. It's not even sensational to say I just don't want to talk about it. Not like I'm hiding it.
But I will say it's different if, so Megan and Sue, they're both two people in the public eye.
Right.
So it's almost like they have more of a responsibility.
Because some people,
in a way.
The way I look at it, though, I keep referring it back to straight couples. If the person asked about a straight couple, there wouldn't be that tippy-toeing around. You would either ask or not ask. I feel and not even talking about this interview right here with this guy, but I'm just talking about in general. There's more of a tippy-toeing around when it comes to gay couples than there is with.
Well, and especially if someone's hasn't been super open about it.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
Like they haven't made a declaration post on Insta or on social media that I'm gay. You know what I mean?
That if you haven't really talked about it. Because the assumption is men and women, the assumption when you're born is that you're straight. That's the assumption.
That's what they think.
But it's changing now, and I think the idea of Kelley saying, I'm here, I'm proud, I'm in love, and I think it's just like normalized now. So the way he asked, the phrasing of that question was so, I don't even know the good word, interesting, so
it was funny.
Strange. Like she said, it's like Sarah said, it's like the doctor way as he's talking.
He's a nice podcasty voice, though.
He does. He had kind of a lot of phlegm, though, I noticed. But the way she answered it, she didn't know what to say. She didn't know what to say.
Well, I think she was thinking of what to say.
She wanted to say it in the right.
Because that was a loaded question.
Yeah.
That was loaded nachos, loaded potatoes. Yeah. I just thought it was
private.
I just thought it was it came from a place of someone who doesn't really know,
right?
Who isn't around the gay culture,
right?
I guess, if you will, or something,
or
who isn't immersed in that, but is intrigued and interested to know or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But I thought it was a very interesting question to say, how do you feel as a gay woman? Even though the funny thing about
white woman.
And they talk about that too. So listen to the interview because she talks about that as well, which is important. But when we think about professional women's sports, we've always talked about professional women's sports, a large percentage of the people are gay. So
shout out to all my gay sports hotties out there.
So in sports, in the sports aspect, you're very in the majority, you know. But that doesn't mean anything when you get outside that bubble of the sports world.
Right.
You know what I mean? And there's always prejudice either which way, you know what I mean?
Because back in the day, if you were like a tomboy or if you were like into sports, it's like, it was almost like taboo, like you were probably gay or something. Like softball.
Yeah, right? Okay, so overall, we're going to watch a video, but overall, what did you think of that question from that podcast?
It was kind of... It's like when someone who doesn't know anything about, like, gay culture, like someone who's, like, straight, who's like, oh, that's so interesting that you're gay. Yeah, what's that like? Or like they ask you like weird questions.
Yeah, even if it's not offensive. But at the end of the, I don't think he was being disrespectful, and I don't think he was being. I don't think she was prepared for that question at that moment. I think
it was funny,
and I think she felt a responsibility to make sure she was sure of what she was saying about being proud, because at the end of the day, I believe her. She's proud. She's not talking about because she's not proud. She just doesn't want that to be a focus. She doesn't want to.
Well, and out of respect, because which I think is pretty cool, pretty respectful.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
So I thought that because I never heard that. So okay. So we're in honor of that Kelley O'Hara clip, which we loved. People love Kelley O'Hara. That's another thing I want to say. People love Kelley O'Hara.
Yes.
Because people love
I love Kelley O'Hara.
Yeah, she's just like
she is a badass woman.
She is, and she's doing her thing. We're gonna watch. What are we gonna watch? We're gonna watch Kelley O'Hara highlights, goals, fouls, and tackles. Ooh, tackles! Quick video.
She goes for it,
and then we're gonna go from there. Okay. Okay, there she goes. Whoa!
Oh, she flew.
Whoa. Oh no.
Man, she could take out a whole front line.
Oh gosh. See those?
Yeah, that looked like it hurt. Oh. In the face.
Oh. Yeah.
Poor Kelley.
Oh, I love this one. She's like, calm down. Calm down.
Chill.
Calm. Her telling people to calm down is so funny to me.
I know.
Because she's so extra. She's gonna get it. She's gonna get it. Oh,
oh yeah.
She got it. Yeah, you see, give her that look. Yeah.
What a legend.
No bones about it. Whoa. She's rolled over.
Man, she could take out a whole team.
She really could.
I'd like to.
Oh, I thought she flicked her off.
But she's like, what was that?
Yeah. F.
The F.
Her hair was long there. Damn.
Yeah.
I love it. Oh. She just rolled on her.
Table there. They went down for like an hour.
I know. Oh,
Ooh.
she got her.
Nice.
Oh.
I love that.
I know.
Bumps shoulder. She's like, what?
Yeah, exactly.
What?
Her go-to is throwing the hands up. I know a lot of players' go-to is just throwing the hands up. Oh,
That's
look
my
at that.
go-to.
Goal.
Nice.
Goal. Love that. Love it. Let's see. Oh. Love that. Oh, let's see. Oh, she wasn't even in the frame.
Nice. Effortless.
Right. Oh.
Just a little. Oh, what? Tap, tap.
Yeah. She's like one with the ball.
What it is.
Oh. Potato.
I was like, 1912.
Oh. Calm down. Calm down. She's not messing.
God, I love when they get bloody.
She's like intimidating for not a big player or whatever. She literally is intimidating.
You mean physically big or?
Just like, I'm gonna get you. Intimidating. Like, yeah.
She's a big player.
No, like a Sammy Mui is huge.
That's what I said, physically.
Oh, she's just the other players know Kelley O'Hara's gonna put her body on the line.
Yeah,
you know what I
she's got
mean?
a big presence.
Big presence.
Sure.
Yeah. She makes
Like,
herself bigger,
if
Robin.
she was a ghost, she'd haunt you.
Yeah. So those are her tackles are. I love them.
Oh yeah.
My favorite of all time is when she's telling that player, "Calm down," because that's coming from Kelley O'Hara to calm down.
She ain't calm on the field.
Yeah, exactly,
good. You don't
exactly. What the freak? So Kelley O'Hara, I'm glad we found that podcast. Thank you again for the person who helped me find that, because I'm still processing everything
You're
that
still
happened.
shook.
I am shook, and not in a bad or good way. I just sometimes when people ask questions and they weren't prepared, just kind of that interaction is just kind of. But we love Kelley. She's proud. I know she's proud. You know, so.
She told you personally.
Well, you know, we have a vibe with each other. Questions, comments down below. What did you guys think? And do you have anything to add to what we're kind of saying?
Yeah.
And we hope that you enjoyed the video.
And don't forget to subscribe.
Comment, rate, subscribe.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for watching. We'll talk to you guys later.
Bye.